Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're rediving into a classic that feels super fancy, but is surprisingly easy to make right at home. Perfect golden brown crab cakes with a zesty, creamy remoulade sauce. Trust me, once you make these, you'll never go back to the store-bought kind. They're packed with delicious crab meat, not a bunch of filler, and that sauce. It's a game changer. So, if you're ready to seriously upgrade your appetizer or main course game, stick around. Let's get cooking. First up, let's talk about the star of the show, the crab. For the absolute best flavor and texture, you want to use lump crab meat. You can find it in the refrigerated section of most grocery stores. It's a bit of a splurge, but it's what makes these crab cakes so incredible. You'll need 1 pound of it. The key here is to be gentle. We want to keep those beautiful lumps of crab intact. So when you're mixing, think fold, not stir. Before we get to the crab, let's prep our binder and flavor base. In a large bowl, we're going to combine our ingredients. Start with a half cup of mayonnaise. This is going to add moisture and richness. Then, add 1 large egg, lightly beaten. This will help bind everything together. For flavor, we're adding 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, and 2 teaspoons of Old Bay seasoning. You can't have crab cakes without Old Bay, right? Finally, add a good pinch of salt and freshly ground black pepper. Whisk all of that together until it's smooth and creamy. Now, let's add some freshness and a little texture. Finally, chop about a 1/4 cup of fresh parsley and 2 tablespoons of chives. If you like a little heat, you can also mince a jalapeno, but that's totally optional. Add these herbs to your wet mixture. This is also where you'll add your binder. Instead of breadcrumbs inside the cakes, which can make them heavy, we're using saltine crackers. They provide a lighter, crispier texture. Crush about 15 saltine crackers until you have coarse crumbs. You should have about 3/4 of a cup. Add these cracker crumbs to the bowl and give everything one last good mix. All right, it's time for the crab meat. Gently add your 1 pound of lump crab meat to the bowl. And, like I said before, be very gentle here. Use a rubber spatula to fold the crab meat into the mayonnaise mixture. You want to coat all the crab meat without breaking up those precious lumps. Fold until it's just combined. Don't overmix it. The mixture will seem a little wet, and that's exactly what you want. Now, we need to let the mixture chill. This step is crucial, so don't skip it. Cover the bowl with plastic wrap and refrigerate it for at least 30 minutes or up to an hour. Chilling helps the cracker crumbs absorb the moisture and allows the flavors to meld together. Most importantly, it makes the mixture much easier to handle and helps the crab cakes hold their shape when you cook them. While our crab cake mixture is chilling, let's make that amazing remoulade sauce. It's so easy. In a medium bowl, combine 1 cup of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of Creole mustard or a spicy brown mustard, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of prepared horseradish. For a nice kick, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, and a dash of your favorite hot sauce. I like to use just a little bit to give it some warmth. Then, finely chop 1 stalk of celery, 1 green onion, and a couple tablespoons of fresh parsley, and add those to the bowl as well. Stir everything together until it's well combined. Give it a taste, and adjust the seasoning with salt and pepper if needed. Cover the sauce and pop it in the fridge until you're ready to serve. The flavors get even better as it sits. Okay, our crab cake mixture is chilled and firm. Let's form the patties. I like to use a 1/2 cup measuring cup to scoop out the mixture to ensure they all a uniform size. This will give you about 6 to 8 good-sized crab cakes. Gently pack the mixture into the cup. Then turn it out into your hand and lightly flatten it into a patty about 1 inch thick. Place the formed patties on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. If they feel a little sticky, you can lightly wet your hands. Now for the cooking. My favorite way to cook crab cakes is to pan-sear them. It gives them a beautiful, crispy golden brown crust while keeping the inside tender and moist. In a large non-stick skillet, heat a tablespoon of unsalted butter and a tablespoon of olive oil over medium heat. The combination of butter and oil gives you great flavor and prevents the butter from burning. Once the butter is melted and the pan is hot, carefully place the crab cakes in the skillet. Make sure not to overcrowd the pan. Cook them in batches if you need to. Cook for about 3 to 5 minutes per side until they're golden brown and crispy. ULLC. The edges start to turn a beautiful deep gold color. That S, when you know it, S, time to flip. Use a thin, flexible spatula to flip them carefully. Cook for another 3 to 5 minutes on the other side. Once they're cooked, transfer them to a wire rack to drain for a moment. And there you have it. Perfect! Restaurant quality crab cakes. Look at that gorgeous golden crust. They smell absolutely divine. The best way to serve them is immediately, while they're hot and crispy, plate them up, and then drizzle or dollop that zesty, creamy remoulade sauce right on top. Garnish with a little extra fresh parsley and a lemon wedge for squeezing over. The brightness of the lemon really cuts through the richness and makes all the flavors pop. These are perfect as an appetizer. Or you can serve two as a main course with a simple green salad. The contrast between the warm, savory crab cake and the cool, zesty sauce is just out of this world. You get the sweetness of the crab, the crunch from the crust, and the creamy kick from the It's a truly winning combination. I really hope you give this recipe a try. It's a fantastic way to treat yourself and your loved ones. Let me know in the comments if you make them. Thanks so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more delicious recipes. We'll see ya in the next one.